Hey everybody, we're back with more Star Control 2. When we left off, we had just picked up Fwifo, Captain Fwifo of the Spathi. He and his Void Runner, no, the Eluder, his Eluder, the Void Runner, have joined our fleet. Alright, let's go back. We've mined out the Sol System. Let's go back to Earth and offload. And see how we can upgrade further from there. Hopefully we'll be able to... I would like to pick up an Earth Cruiser and max out our thrust. That'll help traveling through hyperspace.
I'm at your disposal, Captain.
I have minerals to offload.
Not a bad job, Captain.
Not as much. Not able to do as much upgrading as I would like to. I may have to jumble some stuff around. We'll see. Why don't we grab a little bit of background info over here? They have point defense lasers in this, Stuart. Yes, they are solid. They're not the best ships in the game, but they have some decent matchups.
Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
Let us get input on how we can defeat the Ur-Quan.
Can you be more specific?
Where can I find the most useful, plentiful mineral resources?
If you have the patience, I would recommend you spend several months or even a year gathering mineral resources. You can find such minerals on almost any planet's surface, but the quality and density will vary depending upon the type of planet you're on. Base metals are probably the most common materials you'll find, but they aren't particularly valuable. You can find rarer precious and radioactive elements on metal-rich worlds such as Mercury. An old miner once told me that you could tell the relative quality of a planet's minerals based on the planet's color as seen from space. To remember the color sequence from good to bad, the miner had a mnemonic that went something like, very young orangutan could grow bananas perhaps rather well. It is also the case that mineral yields will be better at hotter stars. Temperature is related to the size and color of a star. Red stars are the coolest, then orange, yellow, green, blue, and the hottest stars are white.
All right, how should I deal with aliens I meet in space?
That all depends on whom you meet, doesn't it, Captain? Well, in all seriousness, if you encounter the Ilrath, Lux, Androsynth, or other hierarchy battle thralls, I wouldn't hold out much hope for a peaceful encounter. So if you feel you have the advantage, attack. The resources you will scavenge from the enemy's wreckage are well worth the effort. If you can find alliance races who are in a position to help us, then you must convince them to join with us. Their assistance may be crucial to our success.
If you're in my shoes, what would you do now? That's a good question, actually.
Let's see. You need to build up and balance the strength of your flagship. I would add thrusters up to, say, 5 or 6. Speed is essential in combat, but it would also pay off over the long haul in hyperspace. And if you prefer to avoid confrontation, nothing beats a great pair of legs. I would add enough weapons to defend yourself if you're caught without escort ships. You need more crew, at least 50 to make productive voyages into space. You need additional fuel, at least 50 units. Your weapons will be underpowered in combat if you don't have at least one dynamo. I guess I'd gather more minerals to build up a good supply of resource units.
How can we deal with the Ur-Quan?
Captain, I wish I had an easy answer, but I don't. The only way I can see of liberating Earth as well as the Alliance allies is to destroy the Ur-Quan and their armada of battle thralls entirely.
Any long-range plans? Do we have any earthly long-range plans to defeat the Ur-Quan hierarchy?
To defeat our enemies, we will need awesome strength, both in your flagship and the fleet, as well as the assistance of powerful new allies. Though combat will be unavoidable and sometimes necessary to achieve our goals, I'm certain your wits will be at least as important as your weapons. You'll need to explore this region of space, gathering resources and information wherever you go.
How can I find the Ur-Quan?
I don't know, Captain, but I suspect their battle thralls know more than we do, so I suggest you try to gather information from them, perhaps by force.
How to attack the Ur-Quan most effectively?
At first, your ship will be far too vulnerable to permit frontal assault on the Ur-Quan.
This is true.
Even when your ship is at full power, we're faced with the reality that the hierarchy has thousands of ships. You cannot win the fight alone, Captain. You need allies. Also, towards the end of the war, when the hierarchy broke through the Corward front, we heard rumors that the Ur-Quan had unleashed some kind of super weapon which was unstoppable by normal means. You need to find out if that rumor was true, Captain, because if the Ur-Quan do have such a weapon, we'll have to find some way to stop it, or all our efforts are for naught.
Okay, how can I make alliances and with whom?
If you encounter an unknown alien race, proceed carefully and diplomatically. We need all the friends we can get, and we certainly can't afford any more enemies. Remember, Captain, with your precursor starship, you hold awesome power. But there will be situations when dealing with an alien race where a carrot will serve better than a stick. But first, you must determine what carrot the alien wants.
Ah, fair point. All right, what's the... Excuse me. What is the fastest way for us to build up our strength?
You need to accumulate enough resources so we can build up your flagship and assemble a strong fleet. I'd also recommend that you acquire blueprints for other more powerful ships than our trusty cruiser. I suspect that aliens will not give you such prints unless you form an alliance with them.
Yep.
What else can we discuss?
All right, we're not going to do history right now.
What else can I tell you?
Because,
Fine.
it's a long series
Is
of
there
conversations
anything
that are
else you
great,
need?
but we will come back to that later.
Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
Indeed. All right. We are going to... Oh, hang on. I actually want to do a little bit more upgrading to the ship. 1 second. All right, outfit starship. Actually, before we do that, we're going to go to the shipyard. We're going to max out crew in the our ship and the Spathy ship. I unfortunately can't realistically afford an Earth cruiser, which makes me sad. I'd like to have another one. I really wish I hadn't lost that one against the Elrath. Yeah, there are 1,100 resources. We can afford it technically, but I want to make sure we have enough fuel and other stuff first. Yeah, we really can't afford. We can't afford an Earth cruiser right now. We'll be able to soon, though. All right, modules. All right, we need more thrusters. We need more speed in a bad way. All right, I'm going to drop one thruster, one attitude adjuster. I'd really like one more. That'll have to do for now. 6 will have to do. 7 is what I really want early, but... All right. Star map. All right, now we can look at what we've got here. Let me zoom in on the map. All right. Now, I happen to have an advantage in this, in that I know what planets are good to... I have a list of good planets to go to. All right, so... when I first played this game, I took copious notes. Over the first several runs of it, every time I discovered something new, I took a note on it. And I had a large sort of stack of notes. I've transferred mostly most important stuff to files here and there. They're still not well organized. But I've got access to that. Most of the stuff is available in like walkthroughs and in wikis online too, so... if you're playing this blind and don't want to do that sort of stuff, I really do recommend having like Notepad open or something like that so you can take notes, since there's no in-game journal given when the game came out. This is something I complain about in modern games when they don't do it, but I'm a lot more forgiving in games from like the early 90s when disk space was actually a serious concern. So yeah, I have some advantages in that I know some place to go early that will be big help. Check my notes here. All right, one of the buttons is Star Search. We're going to go to Beta Lyrae first because there's a good planet to mine there, and then we're going to go from there to Alpha Centauri. Set the autopilot and let's go. So I know some places that have like actively good mining early, which is big. And then we're going to Alpha Centauri for a very important reason, which you will see momentarily, in a moment. Alright, let's take a look at what's in Beta Lyrae. I believe the outermost planet is the main reason we're here, but I want to take a look at... I'm going to take a look at everything. I looked at my notes and saw that Beta Lyrae was important, but I wanted to... or maybe it's that one. Oop, overshot. But I'm not reading too closely because I don't want to... God damn it. I really cannot wait till we get better maneuvering thrusters. Oh yeah, Big Stuart. I will say this: the music in this game is incredible. They've done this version has remixed music. The sort of chiptune original music is also fantastic. So it's okay. I don't think we want to mind this. And Class 6 Tectonics is a bit beyond us. Class 6 Tectonics for that minute. Screw that. No, we're not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Nope. No, I absolutely adore the music in this game. Not great minerals and Class 8 Tectonics. No. Alright, that's not the worst. Class 2, low surface temp. Sure, we'll go down and grab some of this. We need minerals. We'll go grab a lander load. This looks like it looked like the gravity's pretty low, so the landing cost, the drop cost wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it wasn't even a full unit of fuel. That's fine. Purple World has Bupkis. Literally nothing. All right, that's fine. Class 5 Tectonics and base minerals. No. Literally the most common stuff in the game that's worth basically nothing. I think we'll pass. Oop, overshot. There we go. And yeah, sure. What's the gravity here? Yeah, 0.16 Gs. It's arguable I shouldn't overfill my lander on non-super valuable stuff because we're not doing a major mining run in my opinion, so. Like, we're gonna grab a fair bit of minerals in this run, but you'll see. That's part of the reason I bought an extra cargo bay. Alright. We're not coming back down for the rest of it because we don't need a lot of common, but... Oop, wrong way. Turn around. There we go. There's one radioactive, one precious, class 3, class 4. Probably worth going down for the radioactive and the precious mineral, and if we're careful. Okay, before we do that, we're actually going to save the game in case we get blown up. In case I screw up badly, basically. Lightning I can't do anything about. Like, you can't dodge lightning, unfortunately. Not, like, intentionally. Alright, one lander load's fine. I don't want to risk too much down there. We lost one crew member, which is unfortunate, but that's not too bad given the Selenic world. Yeah, that's basically the moon. Nah, I'm not gonna bother. I don't want to waste too much time on commons. And I think we've wasted a little bit too much cargo space on that at the moment. I don't know why I picked this system. Oh, overshot. Come back. Let's look at purple world. Those are usually not that useful, but we'll see. Oh, it's a super dense world. Oh, class 7 tectonics, class 3 weather. Yeah, not... Super dense worlds are usually complete garbage. Occasionally they have exotics on them. Like, you might find, like, neutronium or something like that. Alright, so I guess it's just the last planet, the outermost planet in the system that I wanted to come here for. There's a real chance that I know what this is, and I didn't look carefully, and... Oh, it is. Okay. So take a look at this here from this orbit here before we go land. Look at that. Remember what that looks like, the patterning. If you see a planet like that in either red, blue, or green, go and mine it if possible. They are gemstone worlds, and they are wealths of exotics, which means they're worth a truckload worth mining. This is a Ruby world. These are the most valuable planets in the game. There's the mining. Every point of exotic is worth 25 art resource units. It's huge. 8 times 25. Right there. It's 200 resource units. 250 resource units. 150 resource units. 250 resource units. Like, that was like a 50. That was like about 1,500 resource units roundabouts. All right, from here, we're going to go to Alpha Centauri, which is right here. There's a reason we're going to Alpha Centauri. There are 2 reasons, 3 technically. 2 of them are mining related. Those are the less important ones. Oh, there's the most important one. See, that's his alien spaceship. Let's go talk to them. Maybe they'll be friends.
I am
Hello,
Trade Master Greenish, in command of the Melnome starship, inevitably successful in all circumstances. I bid you a formal welcome, Captain. Though we Melnome have just recently arrived in this region of space, we have long desired to make contact with your species and look forward to an extended, profitable relationship.
Meet yet another one of my favorite alien species in this game, the Melnome. We come in peace, representing the United Federation of Worlds.
Even before our first meeting, we knew of you, Captain.
Okay.
Though your struggle to free Earth shall be a long and difficult
How do you know this?
challenge, fraught with great danger and mystery, we have great confidence in you and your abilities.
How did you know about us before meeting us?
We gather information from 1,000 secret sources in space and time. Our charge for revealing even one of these sources would be so high that your species would be in debt to us for centuries.
do you have any information which might be useful to us?
Absolutely. Our primary trade good is information. Why, right here on my display screen, I have something which I am certain would be of incalculable value to you. We can discuss the details of this very significant information later, when we have established normal trading procedures, at which time we shall also discuss the nature of our fees.
Fees? Surely your culture is above, far beyond such pettiness as money.
You are, of course, correct. We long ago abandoned currency, and now only deal with commodities that have intrinsic value, such as valuable information.
But our cause is just. Isn't altruism the highest pinnacle of morality?
No, it is not. In fact, in our culture, giving, with no fair exchange of goods or services, is considered vulgar and inappropriate. Please do not mention this subject again.
Oh, okay. What can you tell us about yourselves?
Our origins and purposes are, frankly, mysterious, and due to several unavoidable factors, we are unable to discuss ourselves in any great detail.
What are these unavoidable factors?
First and foremost among these factors is our unwillingness to give away information about our history, psychology, and mental powers, our unique physiology, the exact locations of homeworlds, or our potentially ominous long-range plans. However, these important and relevant pieces of information are available for a nominal sum of credits.
In the main game, no, I've not done it. I've never really tried it. Don't really find that to be a particularly interesting option, personally. But I have fought against them in the super melee mode, which is you can just fly ships against each other and just have fighting. It's fun. But no, I've never actually ticked them off to the point where we're fighting. Shall we begin trading now?
Yes, let us get down to business. Since this is your first time trading with us, let me explain how our system works. We are interested in purchasing certain items, specifically biological data on alien life forms, and the coordinates of certain strange worlds whose radiant energies defy all scanners, producing a rainbow-like image. In exchange, we have many interesting and valuable commodities, such as fuel, compatible with your starship's hyperdrive thrusters, technological specifications, allowing you to build new devices for your ship, and many important secrets which may help you in your travels. To facilitate trade, we translate all your sales into interstar credits, with which you may make purchases. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Now, what can we do for you today?
You'll note we have 0 credits. Why did your bridge turn purple?
That's a good question, with a very interesting answer. The fee for this information is 12 million credits.
I believe it's not actually possible to accumulate that many credits in game. Well, all right. We have nothing to sell. We can't make any purchases.
It has been a pleasure.
But we have established
to know you,
communication
Captain.
with the Melner Man.
We look forward
which is
to your
huge.
next visit.
They are the best source for fuel in the game, honestly. Each unit of fuel is 1 credit, and that's like pretty easy to accumulate if you know what you're doing. I mean, there are a lot of things you want credits for, but fuel is actually one of the best ways to do it. It's honestly the point where after a certain point, you can farm enough credits to buy fuel that you go sell for resource units back on Earth. And yes, that is a lot of credits. So there are 2 rainbow worlds here in Alpha Centauri. The one issue with them, well, you'll see when we're in orbit. Let me save the game here, actually. You'll notice that surface temperature there is 433 degrees centigrade. There are hotspots here, a lot of them. So what we're going to do is land, grab, and take off. Land, grab us, blob, and take off. Since it is actually worth doing that for these. Like, that was... Let me see how many that was. That was like... That's a... That was 650 resource units in that one blob. It cost me maybe 1 fuel to land. Before we go further, I'm going to... I should basically save after each grab, to be honest. Just so I don't have to reload as much. And there we go. We have cleared off that planet. That was the easy of the 2, by the way. So 2002, 2012, 2022. Yeah, it is 30 years old now, this game. So yeah, this has class 3 tectonics also, which means there's a little bit of earthquake action here, which is a little worrisome. Well, I'm doing reasonably well on the takeoff and landings this time, which is nice. Only lost 1 dude there. That was not bad. A few months old in this game. I forget when in '92 this came out, but... Damn it. Okay, we have to reload. I didn't bring a spare lander, so... And I did not actually save after the first pickup. That was a mistake. This game for childhood, it's 30 years old. It shows up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ow, fuck, I forgot to save again. God damn it. You are not really meant to mine this planet this early in the game. There are ways to mitigate the surface problems here. The Melnormai sell a whole bunch of tech that makes your landers more resilient. Oof, that lost a bunch of crew. I didn't save again, damn it. Well, only lost 1 crew that time, that's not too bad. Nope, damn it, did not mean to do that. Nope. Ooh, we got through there with one crew left. Ooh, that was close. I'm not gonna save for that because like I lost enough crew there. I'm like, eh. Nope. Yeah, that's fair. That's yeah. But yeah, long story short, like this is me trying to give myself a leg up in the early game. As opposed to, you know, this is not something you need to do to complete the game by any stretch of the imagination. This just makes the early game a lot smoother. Nope. Game save. This gets you a bunch of resources to build things up early. And that is why I'm doing this. That was an actual good drop. Damn it. Yep. Things can just go very badly here. I only lost one crew that time. Okay, we got just 2 more blips to grab. So yeah, yeah, that was unfortunate. Most of the planets in Alpha Centauri are equally inhospitable, so these are the only 2 that are really worth the mining, in my personal opinion. Until you get a lot more tech at the end, later in the game. But yeah, no. Alright, there's a menu, game, save game. Dispatch, last little blobbies and we're done. And there we go. That wasn't too bad actually, I only lost what? 17 crew? It's a lot. I'm not happy about that, but alright. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go talk to the Pakunk. Because the Ilroth mentioned them and that they were terrorizing the Pakunk. So why don't we go help them? They seem, you know, enemy of our enemy might be our friends. Or at least, you know, ally of convenience. Let's go, and my next planet that is of importance is Ada G-Class. So let's go there. God, I love the music in this game. It's so good. There are a bunch of planets here that are worth mining. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm just gonna hit the ones that I want to hit immediately. That's a spaceship of some sort. Huh. There are ships that look like butterflies here. I wonder who those could be. Alright. That looks like a gem world on the outer fringes of the system. Let's go hit that up. And we'll take a peek at the other planets maybe, since we're here. That can't hurt, really? Oop, overshot. Yep. Alright, well, fine. Oh no, we got... Oh no! Possible alien, hostile alien! Converse?
Welcome to our home stars. We are the Mekunk. Mekunk we are. Seekers of the deepest truths. Askers of interesting and significant questions. Even now, a question of great transcendental significance comes up into our minds. Who are you and what do you want?
We're friendly beings who seek to establish friendly relations with your species.
Although we Mekunk have no rank, no pecking order, no arbitrary scheme of dominance, we do recognize that some of the souls in that universe have lived many lives, while others are but spiritual chickadees. I, Captain, have lived 38 lives, a paltry number compared to those wise and ancient souls who guide our race. You must consult them, Captain. They will help you to understand yourself, and in doing so, understand others, who in turn may or may not understand other things. Seek those wise birds at our homeworld, at Gamma Kruger 1. They have all the answers.
We're dedicated to fighting the Ur-Quan hierarchy. Can you help us?
See the wise ones at our homeworld, Captain.
Okay, fine.
Go to Gamma Kruger for your answers. Yes, by all means, if duty is calling. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Oh yeah, Duane, I can see that.
The stars are aligned in an appropriate configuration. Yes, my inner voice is telling me that is correct. When the stars align, Captain.
The eye freaks you out a bit. Fair enough. And this is an Emerald World. Hooray, more exotics. And this one is incredibly stable, which is nice. And we're harvesting antimatter. And something else, which I wasn't paying attention to. And we're absolutely going back for the rest of that, because, yes. Down to 22 fuel. Hopefully we'll have enough to get to where we're going and back. Because it's a special gemstone world, Duane. I don't know. I don't think it's just lying around. I think we're actively mining it. We're actively extracting it from the surface. And that's where we can detect that it's located. Yeah, no. I have played Star Control 3. Star Control 3 was not written by the original writers and developers of Star Control 1 and 2. Neither is Star Control Origins, just as a heads up. There's a game Stardock put out called Star Control Origins. It's not bad. It's just kind of lacking a lot of the charm this game has, in my personal opinion. Overshot. Matt McGrath. That's sort of my take on it too, Matt. Mr. McGrath. Yeah, Matt McGrath. Yep, just general. Yeah. I'm guessing there's not going to be much else to mine here, but... 3 has some things in it I absolutely adore.
Do not wait.
I'm just going to skip their to the dialogue here because I didn't mean to talk to them, but yeah. Star Control 3 has some things in it I really, 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 really like. The sort of 3D models they made for the aliens don't generally work. Ooh, they're biological disturbed class 5 tectonics. We're not ready for this yet, that planet yet, unfortunately. I thought they did a good job with the Ur-Quan. I thought the voice actor they got for the Spathy was fantastic. The model was terrible. The poor Cyrene just did not work. Damn it. But there are some really good plot bits in the game. The eventual fate of the Datak Lack Pack is goddamn hilarious, and they deserved it. Yeah, there's just nothing else in the system that's worth it. Yeah, kinda. I can see where you're coming from that. I will again say, I think the Ur-Quan worked fairly well. And some of the new species worked all right. It's just the classic Star Control species did not work well with the puppets. Alright, now we're headed to... Yeah, we should be able to do what we're doing without running out of fuel, hopefully. We're going to Gamma Kruger. And then we're going to go back to Seoul from here. I'm going to encounter that on the way out, which I'm not happy about at fucking all, actually. Oh, that's really not good. Yep, same. I got this game the year it came out in '92 when I was in college. Yeah. Nope, don't want to talk to you. God damn it. Yes, we're here to talk to your leaders. Sorry, the elders. All right, here we go. All right. But yeah, Star Control 3, like, I like the what they have in the Datak Lack Pack. I like the fact that you get to work with the Ur-Quan. That's a big spoiler, but whatever. That's fun. I won't go into any more detail on that. The artifacts you can find to upgrade your ships were fun, especially like the Ur-Quan one. Which upgrades the Ur-Quan Dreadnought's rate of fire, which is just the most horrifying concept in existence.
What? A spirit voice rings within my soul. It tells me that I must give you something to aid you on your noble quest. What, spirit? What must we give this young human? Mineral resources?
Yes?
No. Important secret?
Sure?
No. Starship?
Yeah?
No. Then what is it, spirit? Spit it out. What? That thing? Are you sure? Okay, here you go, Captain. Take this clear spindle. It is an ancient and powerful device built by the precursors hundreds of thousands of years ago. What does it do, you ask? I haven't the slightest idea. Auspicious portents and serendipitous omens have foretold your arrival. Welcome, alien guest, to the home of the gentle and playful Petanque. Children of the cosmic light, hobgoblins of joy, seekers of spiritual truth, and other neat stuff like that.
Perhaps we should introduce ourselves? I'm Captain Peterson, in command of the Enterprise.
Yes, we know all that. We are not known throughout the galactic sector as powerful psychics for nothing. Of course, we already know the answer to this next question too, but we enjoy conversation. Why have you come here?
I've come to ask you for your help in the fight against the Ur-Quan. Actually, I like this line. We're a 5-year mission to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where... No. Well, you get the idea. We're just kind of exploring.
I sense a deeper reason. A deeper
Well, that too, yeah.
conflict. A conflict of immense proportion. A proportion of deeper reason. A deeper thing that is not too terribly deep. A conflicting deeper thing. I'm not really sure what I sense. Are you sure there isn't something you want to say to me?
I've come to ask for your help in the fight against the Ur-Quan.
The fight, always the fight. We the Conk are yin and you are yang. I suppose the problem is that the Ur-Quan
Yes, Clear
are a
Spindle's
little
totally
more
useless.
yang than you are. Well, be that as it may, we are sympathetic to your concerns. We were not always the mystical, aloof, and yet caring, enlightened beings that we are now. If need be, we can still kick some serious butt.
They're not lying.
Let us unite and form an alliance.
Yay!
We will provide you with all of the crew, ships, and resources
Awesome!
you desire. We will give you... Wait! I sense that you are offended by our craft.
No, I'm not. Very much not.
Yes, I am ashamed. Any warmongering species could offer this. We are the Conk.
No, I'm not offended.
Breeze. We shall give you what all others could not. The greatest of gifts. We shall give you our love. You are speechless. Do not talk now. I can feel the energy connecting us. Let us part while the silence remains. Farewell. But wait, before we go, as a small token of our love, not as a material gift, mind you, we give you 4 of our meager ships, fully crewed. Good luck.
Honestly, that's kind of fucking awesome. Pokung ships are actually quite good. And we are definitely mining here. There are radioactives here I'm going to go grab, so yeah. That's it for the radioactives, I think? Alright. Yeah, I don't want to waste lander space on the reds, so we'll skip that. Lipoxanol! Oh god, hang on. Get the hen spot! Darka, not my doorstep again, bot. Nope, overshot. Ah, Urk! Turn around. Nope, ah! There we go. Now I'm moving at something more sane speed. Ultramarine World. Ooh, there's biologicals here. I'm going to see if I can grab some of those, actually. That could be really fucking huge. I very much could use biologicals right now. Help. Dodge. Ow. Okay, we gotta take off. I can't afford to lose my lander. I should have saved. Fuck. This is like really, really risky, but debatable whether I should have done this. Dodge, weave. Okay, there's 9 biodata. That was probably worth. The rest of these look like they're probably the birds. I need to grab this. The biodata is going to be sort of a way to guarantee we can get home, basically. Okay, that was big. Okay, that other blob was big, actually. Great. Ow. Alright, we're just gonna grab minerals till we're full, and then we'll take off. That's close enough to being full. Alright. We are very low on crew. I don't want to take any more risks for crew, but, like, yeah. Having biodata means we actually are not... We are not boned if we run a fuel and way home, which is possible. I don't think it's likely, but it's possible. I want to check that red planet there. I don't think that's not a ruby world, but it might actually still have, like... Matt McGrath, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. It's a radio... Oh, that's glorious. Oh, that's so good. All right. This should top us off nicely. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, we're gonna have a nice load of minerals to drop off when we get back to Earth. The alert sound. Did the alert visual pop up or not, guys? It just I didn't happen to glance over at my second monitor when that happened. I was having some issues with the alerts earlier. All right, there we go. Didn't see anything. Okay, I will fiddle with something in a minute. All right. Star map. Do we have enough to get back to Seoul? I think not. That's serious. Seoul is there, I think? Yeah. No, it's off Wolf. Actually, we might have just enough to get back to... Nope. Hang on. Yeah, Seoul is right there. Okay, we do not have enough to get back to Seoul. Fortunately, we do have enough to get back to Alpha Centauri, which should get us home. Oh, and we just barely dodged the ship there. That's great. I'm not quite fast enough to fully outrun it, unfortunately. Let me take a look. While we're traveling, let me take a look at my words page here. here. All right. Let me refuel here, and then we'll go back to testing in a second here. Hey, Melner, buddy, pal, friend.
How nice.
How you doing,
to
Captain
see you
Greenish?
again, Captain. Now, what can we do for you today?
Himself. Data and life forms.
The 13 units of biological data we downloaded from your ship earn you 16 credits.
That, by the way, will fully refuel us.
What?
I can't go out and buy new tech, but yeah, we're gonna buy fuel. I just want.
As you know, we carry a large supply of fuel on board, which is compatible with your engine system. We will be happy to sell this substance to you at a cost of 1 credit per fuel unit. How much fuel do you wish to purchase?
Just fill the tanks.
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
Oh.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain. We look forward to your next visit.
Yeah, you notice how cheap fuel is for these guys? Like, seriously. It's so good. Alright, let me check. Let me see. Let me try this here. Hang on. Check the upper right corner of the screen. Or, let's see if it did. There we go. Yep, it looks like it popped up. Sorry, goodbye. There we go. Now the alert popped up. I reran the alert there, so thank you again for the follow, Matt McGrath. I appreciate it. That's our map. To Earth! And to offload mass quantities of minerals. How did that miss? God damn it.
Hello, Captain. By the way, I thought you should know. We are being bathed in a broad-beam hyperwave transmission from the direction of the Rigel star system. Due to the broadcast-wide dispersion, we cannot discern its content.
All right. Can you analyze what I've acquired? Let's offload minerals.
Excellent work, Captain.
We now have 12,000 resource units. That was so worth. All right. Can you analyze what we acquired?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, clear spindle device. Data, the object in question has no clear use or means of activation, but does have superconductive characteristics between 18 and 22 degrees centigrade. We suspect that it is a precursor manufacturer, but we cannot be certain without extended study. Summary, in all likelihood, this object is part of a larger device whose capabilities remain unknown. That's the end of our scientist's report.
So that is superconductive at close to room temperature. That's actually crazy, as an aside.
Return soon, Captain.
I mean, it's a superconductor at all. It's like, what? All right, shipyard. All right. We're going to... Yeah. do here? We're gonna buy one Earth cruiser. I want to have at least one Earth cruiser. And then we'll recrew here. We may fiddle with more stuff. We will see. All right, modules. Step 1. Max out maneuverability. Step 2. We're putting some weapons on this fucker. No, not a crew pod. I mean, we'll want a crew pod, but another dynamo. How many resources do we have left? 2,400. I could put one more dynamo on it, or I could put on. As much as I like another dynamo, I think I need more fuel capacity. I really would like another dynamo unit, but. I really need more fuel is the thing. I'm gonna buy another fuel tank. And we're gonna tank up and then see how much money we have left after that. Okay, we do not have enough for another dynamo. Okay, we've maxed out our speed and maneuverability though, which is huge. Another crew pod wouldn't suck. A backup lander wouldn't suck. Yeah, we're gonna grab another crew pod. We don't have enough for the crew pod. Okay, never mind. Alright, we're fine. I'm gonna sit on those resource units for the moment. Actually. Alright. So, we were just told, and before we actually go do that, we were just told, Commander Hayes just mentioned there was a distress signal, it sounded like, coming from the Rigel star system. So, it's pretty close by, let's go check it out. Now that our ship is capable of movement. We can, by the way, our ship is now fast enough to outrun basically anything in hyperspace. Which is awesome. That was part of why I did that. Actually, buying a second lander might have been a good move. Whatever. Alright. Let's see what's in the system here. There's a signal of some sort coming from here. Hello, a starship. Hello. How are you doing?
Attention, Starship. We are the Sockbot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Hernat. Aha! Bahoy hoi!
No, you idiot. In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
And now we meet the Zotfot pick. I love these guys. We're the United Federation of World's flagship enterprise from Earth. What are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great Crystal Ones promised.
They look sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool! Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great Crystal One's fabled alliance, the Alliance of 3 Stars.
Maybe.
Before we go on, could you tell us more about your species?
In our ancient past, 4 species
story.
evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously.
They were the Zoc,
The Thought
the Pick.
and the Zabranki.
We 3, the Zoc, Thought, and Pick, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoc, the Thought, and the Pick.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planets.
unfortunately,
All of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
What do you seek from us?
we are a relatively peaceful group of species.
Unless we're angry,
So we find ourselves in need of help
we only need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
Who is attacking and what do they look like?
Some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
This would be the Ur-Quan.
Other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
So, this is the first indication in the game that there's more going on here than just the Ur-Quan. These Ur-Quan are at war with somebody else, and they seem equally dangerous. And they seem to be an even match for the Ur-Quan. That is a scary thought. The Ur-Quan are terrifying. We'd like to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
Uh-huh.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called
Nice lampshade there.
Ur-Quan. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
All right, well, while we're here, let's do a little bit of mining, if there's anything to mine here. Not really worth it there. So we're gonna go help them. Actually, looking at the clock, we're gonna help them next episode. So for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying. We'll be back with another episode real soon. If you're watching us on Twitch, where I'm recording this live, hang on, we'll be back with more just in a moment. But if you're watching YouTube, thank you for watching. As I said, like, share, subscribe, comments, all that stuff's wonderful. I love getting that sort of thing. And it helps the channel's metrics, so I'd really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. We'll be back soon. And if you're Twitch, if you're watching us live on Twitch, as I said, just hang on. I'll be right back in just a bit. Thank you for watching. See you soon.